Welcome back, y'all. This will be a read for my fellow air signs, Geminis, Libras, and Aquariuses. And happy birthday to all the Libras out there. Tis the season. Fall is officially here. Now, this read will be from the 24th of September to the 30th. Precisely the last week, the last 7 days of this month. So let's see what we got coming in for my air signs this week from the 24th through the 30th of 2023. What do they need to know? Let's see. Y'all been doing all right. So, keep in mind, may or may not resonate with your current. I'm sitting there talking and realize I ain't even got the mic down, but this reading may or may not resonate with your current situation. You can always check out your other placements and check your chart, check your natal chart. You could have a rising in the air, you could have North Node in there, something like that. Just keep that in mind. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Bottom, the Ten of Swords. So you come into grips with something that something has to just basically end. You know that whatever situation you're currently in is not the best for you. It has you feeling left out in the cold here. We're starting off with the top. We got the Five of Pentacles. So that's feeling like loss, lack of faith, being isolated, being lonely, being left out in the cold. You know, the things and the people around you could make you feel insecure about yourself, feel like you're not where you need to be, but ultimately that all comes from jealousy. That all comes and stems from a jealous mind. Now, a lot of folks love to do the comparison. What you doing and what I'm doing right now. You ever notice people love to like throw in your face what they're doing and you never ask them, how did you get to this point? Or you ask them about a financial situation or anything like that, but they just feel the need to try to like bring it up, just kind of rub it in your face. You gotta watch out for motherfuckers like that. That'll feel you, that'll have you feeling like, yeah, hmm, a little reflective, like, damn, am I doing enough? You doing enough, folks. Everybody got their own race in this motherfucking in this marathon. It's a marathon, so you gotta pace yourself through the miles. You can't just, oh, well, this person's doing X, Y, and Z, so I gotta hurry up and do this so I can be. Don't put yourself in that. Don't put yourself in that bird. Don't put yourself in that bind. Let them motherfuckers flex all they want to, because everybody got their season. Everybody got their season. Please believe that. So right now you're just in a pause. You're just kind of like in a surrender state, just meditating, isolating yourself from, the bullshit. Pretty much going within, gaining that knowledge, gaining that wisdom, not really having anybody outside you influence your decision making. Pretty much the tester was that Five of Pentacles. Somebody probably around you making you feel isolated or left out in the cold, but ultimately you're not. You're just sitting with yourself, figuring out what to do next. Just reevaluating everything around you. Could be a little bored, but right now you're in a place of surrender. You're gaining new perspectives. You have some deep insight about your current situation and who's all around you. And you accepting the things and the people around you for what they are and who they are. And you learn to let go and release and just let them do them. And just stay in this meditative state. Just contemplate on what you need to do next for you. What's the best situation for you? And I see you ultimately watering your plant, watering your seed, I should say. So whatever it is you've been working on, I see you giving care to that. I see you aiding in giving life into that. Basically planting your seeds and watching it grow. You just have this long-term view of some project that you're working on is going to be real lucrative. It's going to bring in a lot of money. Could be invested into some stocks. It could be work related. It could be possible 401k or something like that. Something that's going to pay off in the long run. But right now, you watering your plants, you planting your seed, watering it, you watching it grow. You're looking at the long term, focused on 5 years from now. You're not looking at, okay, what can I get tomorrow? You focused on longevity, stability, and perseverance. Your hard work has been paying off. Staying away and staying out of the path of these ne'er do well ass people that don't want to do nothing but just try to bring you down based off their own insecurities because they already see the light in you, they see the drive in you. That's what I'm picking up on their sides. And to top off the end, we got the fool here. So you're taking that leap of faith, starting new beginnings. You have the optimism, being spontaneous. You trust the process. You just leaping in with the blind faith and knowing that it's going to take you somewhere that you need to go. Because feeling left out in the cold by people that surround you, people that supposedly be in your corner or whatnot, it's kind of like, yeah, I kind of need to break free from y'all because I'm not growing. I'm not. There's nothing here for me to really stick around for. If anything, y'all hindering my growth. So I see you standing in this full energy, taking that new leap of faith and starting a new beginning with this project as you've been watering, as you've been planting, whatever that may be. It's growing, you know it, and you're taking a direction to help further move along that sustainability. Now at the bottom, you got the Nine of Cups, Six of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. That's why y'all heard me say, oh shit, in the beginning. Because if we ending off the Wheel of Fortune, let's just talk about this here. Going back to the top. Left out in the cold, feel a little isolated, a little let down from the people around you. So you're just sitting with yourself, figuring out shit, staying locked into what the fuck you know you need to do and taking that leap of faith. And it's going to lead you to this good karma, to this fortune, this wheel of fortune. Because at the bottom of the deck, I mean, not the bottom of the deck, but the bottom of the spread here, you got the Nine of Cups. That's wish fulfillment. That's being satisfied with self. You know what I'm saying? Having that emotional stability, being content and enjoying the luxuries and everything that you have around you that's for you. And you would know that. You would know that better than me. Who's around you and what's around you that makes you feel that completion with self. So that's definitely a wish fulfillment. Definitely some wish fulfillment. Self love, ultimately. And that's the best love. And this is right under the Five of Pentacles. So you feel left out in the cold, but ultimately you love yourself enough where you ain't gonna let none of that bullshit around you throw you off course because you already know what's in what the end goal is for you. These other people around may not be none the wiser, or they may assume, or hell, they could even be burdening you to get into that. But you realize that you like, you know what, I love myself and I fuck with me enough to say, fuck you, you can get the fuck around. So yeah, ultimately, shit, you in the driver's seat. You not letting nobody take you off course. And that's a beautiful thing. You gotta be locked in. And because you so loving, you so giving, with this Nine of Cups energy, even though you're feeling left out in the cold, but you still just got love to give. You ain't hating on nobody. You're not sitting around plotting on nobody or doing some sneaky shit. You honest, upfront motherfucker. I see you giving and receiving gifts. I see you getting possibly could be a raise at work where you work at. Could be some type of money that you're running into, some type of a winning. Could be playing a lottery or something. Could possibly be going to the casino. Could come up at the casino. It's a possibility you could be doing that as well. But I see you still being generous, being fair, sharing your knowledge, sharing your resources when need be. Obviously, you're not going to give your last if you need it, you know. But I see you in this abundant energy, self-love, the wish come true, and the Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving, prospering, and being in that abundance. And you having this head over heart mentality right now. You're still loving, but you're not letting your love put you in a bad situation. I know y'all have heard the term, it's not a term, but it's a saying like, you never want to do something when you're too excited, and you never want to do something when you're too angry. This is pretty much what the spread is talking about right here. So even though you still are able to give and receive love and gifts and money and all of that stuff, you still understanding who these people are that are coming in your life and what they mean to you for your progression. Are they helping you progress or are they holding you back? So I see you being straightforward with everybody around you. If somebody that's around you that's a rat, or somebody that's just in your circle that's not really up to par to be around you, I see you calling their ass out on that. You being truthful, you being honest with them, and you giving them sound advice based off of your experience. You're not just kissing their ass, blowing smoke up their ass just for them to feel good. See, this is you right here, the King of Swords, right here at the bottom of the middle. It's air energy. You're giving sage advice, you're reliable, you're authoritative, but also too, you're not letting your emotions drive the situation. You're really thinking about it based off of, you know, the track record of the folks around you and how you need to proceed with proceed with how you how you treat them, how you talk to them. It ain't gonna be no long, drawn out conversation about nothing. If we not sitting here talking about nothing, look, get the fuck from around. That's basically what I see with this. Even though this is not the Queen of Swords, it's the King of Swords, I can still see this energy here of get to the point. What are we doing? All right, it's talking about money. No, all right. Well, shit. The fuck we talking? Then we got the Nine of Wands. So you basically been working hard as hell. A lot of work, a lot of load, a lot of shit on your plate right now. But you real courageous, you know, you're resilient. This is a test of faith. So ultimately, this is you setting up your boundaries, gearing up for this outcome of you jumping into that full energy, taking that new leap of faith, loving yourself, laying down the law, keeping it neutral. head over heart, not getting your emotions too deeply attached or involved with the people around you, but just treat them how they need to be treated. So this is basically like your test of faith. How bad do you really want to change this repetitive cycle, of being around these lanes that's pretty much stifling your growth. Not stifling your growth, but stunting your growth. Shit, that's the exact opposite. What am I talking about? They stun your growth. But ultimately, with you doing what you've been doing, just being that basically that, what's the word I can say? What's the being the backbone, the foundation for a lot of people around you and shit. And they get to realizing that and they wanna basically act right once they see that you ain't too emotionally engaged with them. They see that you, oh shit, you really on your shit, you really about that. You talking talking business, you giving this term, this sage advice, you giving this energy of I'm really about this shit. I'm really doing this shit. I'm not playing games. I'm working hard as a motherfucker. If you with me, if you with this, you're gonna have to put in some motherfucking work with me. It's not just gonna be come along for the ride. Because I love myself enough to see if I need to let your ass go, I'll let you go. If I'm feeling isolated and left out in the cold, I'm sitting here in my head thinking about what the fuck going on. Why the hell would I want to take all of this confusion and all of these other people that mean no well or not trying to progress? Why would I take that with me? It's nothing but a burden. So I see you being persistent. Could be a little defensive towards them, but it's warranted. A lot of people need that shake up. A lot of people need that smack back to reality. So don't feel bad about it if you need to blow some steam off, keeping your head off your heart. You going off the logic of the situations of the people around you. If they did you wrong, if they did you dirt, did anything like that, you're aware of it. You're gonna call them out on that shit and not get emotional about it. Just go ahead, bring the facts to the court. You know what I'm saying? Libra, that's the judge energy. That's the that's the balance energy. Show season. Bring that shit to balance with it. Don't play no games with it. Ultimately, this is leading you to this wheel of fortune. It's good fortune, good karma. It's your destiny. It's a turning point. It's a change. It could be unpredictable, but ultimately it's upright. And this is what we're closing out with. So I see you basically bossing the fuck up. This is basically what all this is saying. You're in your boss mode right now. Sitting back, watering your plants, watering your seed, watching your project grow, watching your business grow, watching your ideas manifest into reality. And you locked in and focused on that, and anybody around you that don't like it, they can get the fuck on. You ain't got time to be playing with nobody. You ain't got time to be sitting here pouring into empty cups or entertaining bullshit people. And I see you really locked in and focused on yourself, and that's a beautiful thing. Gemini's, Libras, and Aquarius. Let's close out this read, the oracle message, and see what we get. See what animal we got for you today. The giraffe, a visionary. Rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You're able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. Prime fucking example. Let me read that last little part again. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. So you know exactly what you need to do and where you need to go and how you need to move. Even if you got motherfuckers in your ear saying, no, you should do this, you do that. Is they in your shoes? You know what I'm saying? Like, do they actually know the mental fortitude, the shit that it takes to actually do what you're doing? If not, then they can't speak from hearsay. You speaking, not speaking, but you doing from firsthand experience. You're actually doing, not talking. So you know the right path. Stand tall. You know what the fuck you worth. Don't settle for less. Love. Continue to spread the love, but love those who deserve it. Don't pour into no empty cups, and don't, and not expect to get anything back. Fuck that. That shit is dead. Keep loving yourself. Gemini's, Libras, and Aquarius. Hope y'all enjoyed this read. If you did, like, share, and subscribe to IntuiThyme. If not, that's fine. I'm just hoping somebody was able to take something from this message and help them, have a better week, get a little insight on what's going on in their life so they can better navigate. So it's been real, and until next time, y'all take care.